welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video comparing the now classic Dior Addict Eau de Parfum with Dior Addict Eau de Toilette. I understand from the people at the Dior shop here in London that Dior Addict Eau Fresh is discontinued, but I do still see it online, so I'll link that down below if you're a fan of Eau Fresh. If you're a regular viewer, then welcome back. If you're new here, then do check out my hundreds and hundreds of other videos going through whole ranges. I have lots of Dior videos, and of course my blog where I have detailed articles going through whole perfume ranges as well. Cool, so Dior Addict, like all the Dior perfumes, has been reformulated a few times over the years. The original one came out in 2002, and then they changed it in 2012, and then 2014 is the version that we have now. Same with the Eau de Toilette. I think the previous version used to have Dior written on the side, and now the Dior is down here at the bottom. And it has been reformulated a bit. I don't think it's quite as strong as it used to be. And they used to have all these different versions of Dior Addict that used to come out in the summertime, like the fresh ones, Délice, and they were all quite light, sometimes sweet. They stopped doing those. I think they've kind of been replaced by the Miss Dior different versions, but yeah, I did quite like them, and I kind of like the vibe of Dior Addict. It's a little bit more edgy than Miss Dior, which is very flowery. Anyway, if we start off with the Eau de Parfum, which it comes in such a unique bottle, really, doesn't it? You can see on the cap, you've got the CD, and then it says Dior Addict around the base of the spray, which is really nice. So this really is a classic vanilla perfume. It's one of the sort of OG vanillas as far as I'm concerned. When you first spray it, you really get the vanilla, and it's a classy, powdery Madagascan vanilla. Definitely feels like wintertime, autumn to me. And then as it settles, some jasmine, some orange blossom start to come through. It's quite good for lasting and projection. It's not quite at the levels of Dior Poison. The Hypnotic Poison is probably the strongest from the Dior range, and it's a really strong vanilla with like sweet almond. Dior Addict isn't sweet, it's more of a powdery vanilla. It's a little bit more sultry, mysterious. It's not sort of sweet and sexy like Hypnotic Poison is. So I think it's a little bit more wearable and very classic, classy vanilla, I think. And the longer it stays, the more it settles, the more you get a little bit more of the jasmine coming through. I think it's a perfume that we don't really hear about that much. They don't advertise it, I don't think, anymore, Dior, and I wouldn't be totally surprised if it got discontinued, to be honest. Seems as Dior seem to be loving discontinuing fragrances right now. I guess they put all their effort and marketing into Miss Dior and J'adore, and I don't know. So I wouldn't be shocked if it was discontinued, to be honest. It almost has a slight Play-Doh vibe to it. You know, that kind of vanilla that has that Play-Doh feel, which I really like. I love the smell of Play-Doh as a kid, you know? It's so addictive and moreish. So it's that kind of vibe. Definitely Soki approved. Definitely recommend this for vanilla lovers. And it's something a bit different, and in my view, it smells much more classy than a lot of the vanillas that are around at the moment, like your Olympia, Paco Rabanne type vanillas, which can be quite sweet and sickly. This is much more classy and elegant, and it smells expensive. It smells elegant. Okay, so the Eau de Toilette version, as you can see, has a transparent bottle, and then the liquid is slightly peach colored, and it is a different smell. It's not just a lighter version of the original. So you really at first get a really fresh orange, like mandarin orange. And they've added a neroli in here, which isn't in the original. Neroli is that kind of that lemony orange type vibe. So it's quite a green, orangey scent. Again, it smells very classy. And then underneath you've got echoes of the jasmine and the clean vanilla of the original. It is very light. Personally, I don't really get much of the vanilla at all. I think it would actually be perfectly appropriate to layer these two together. So if Addict is like your go-to scent, in the summertime, perhaps you could put the Eau de Toilette on over it, and that would really bring out the jasmine and the orange and sort of create it a bit more of a summery fragrance. fragrance. I think the only issue really with the Eau de Toilette is the strength. It is a very light perfume. It reminds me of what's it called, Portofino, and the really light Eau de Toilette that Dior has. I don't know if they're all discontinued now actually. But very light, but it is pretty. The prices are, you know, Dior prices. So this is the 30 ml and it was £63. The 100 ml is £126. The Eau de Toilette just comes in 50 ml and 100 ml. So the idea is that you spray much more with the Eau de Toilette. The 50 ml was £77. I think 77 for a 50 ml Eau de Toilette is pretty pricey, but the 100 ml is £107. So the 100 ml, much better value for money. I think if you're looking for something very wearable, light, you're looking for a Dior gift, this is pretty safe. It'd be pretty hard for anyone to not like sort of Neurolean orange, whereas Dior is much more like mysterious, Dior Addict, nighttime, sexy. I can really smell that sort of Play-Doh-y vanilla scent on me. It's really nice. So I think original Dior Addict, definitely Soki approved. The Eau de Toilette is beautiful, but at the price, I'm not sure it's good value for money, and you can get that type of scent for much less elsewhere, but it is beautiful. They are a beautiful set. So yeah, and like I said, the Eau Fresh version is discontinued. That one had like a pinky liquid, and it was Freesia Lily of the Valley. So that really is very similar to the new 2021 Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, which is probably why they've discontinued it. So it just shows the power of marketing. It's very similar to Miss Dior, but that's like a worldwide bestseller, whereas Dior Addict Eau Fresh is like not very well known, but very similar scents. So that's the power of branding in marketing in perfumes, I guess. But yeah, guys, let me know what your favorite is from Dior Addict. Did you like any of those old discontinued like summer versions that came out like me? Do let me know in the comments. Are you a fan of the OG Eau de Parfum as well? Do you like it like me? Let me know in the comments. I do read your comments. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.